What is up, guys? Joey Robbins here, back with Madden 21 on the PS4, continuing the Giants franchise on All-Madden difficulty with realistic sliders. We are on season 2026, week 12, about to face Jacksonville. And anyways, good deal. Chat is up, and I see you guys are tuning in. Welcome. What's up, guys? So here we go. About to face a team that does not look very good. Let's see what their team looks like on paper. I mean, they have some 90s. It's not like they don't have guys. They're 2-8 though. So they still have him as their QB. Okay. That's probably their problem. They do not have a running back. I wonder where James Robinson went. Anyways. They still have DJ Clark, though. He's pretty good. They picked up Curtis Samuel. He's pretty good, too. He's actually not a bad tight end. He's okay. They drafted a young one there. Yeah, decent weapons. Yeah, their O-line's just average. He's a beast. Yeah, their ends are something to worry about. They have a pretty good D-line. They drafted a really good tackle. So they definitely have a D-line, that's for sure. Good middle linebackers. They still have Miles Jack. So really their front seven's pretty good. Their corners are really good. It looks like they have a defense. I'm gonna assume their offense is their problem because, going by this, their defense pretty good. Pretty stacked. They have a really good kicker. All right. Yeah, that's their team. They don't look that bad. We'll see, though. They're 2-8. I'm going to assume it's their offense. It's also possible they may not have a good scheme or something. Maybe they have a terrible coach. Who knows? I feel like that does play a factor in Madden 21, which is realistic. Remember a couple of you guys mentioned that.
Today,
Here we go.
From MetLife Stadium
Oh,
in
Jaggy
New Jersey,
Waggies.
it's Week 12 of the NFL GTA Sports.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Bum, bum. They're already blitzing with their safety, huh?
They'll win for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
Wrong time to run.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through,
Maybe they really like to blitz.
And they get him down
Wide open.
Hey,
Robot. What's up, buddy?
40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
but one of the ways
Yeah,
the quarterbacks
looks like they're
keep
gonna
all
blitz with their
receivers
safety
alive
again,
in a play,
unless they're faking
never
it.
lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Looking left side, he's got it complete.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Let's see who's faster.
And he is He's tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Yeah, I just got killed. Yeah, they definitely like the blitz.
Defensively here, you're facing
They like the ring height.
in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
That was a terrible throw.
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Wow.
Picked off near the 29.
Yeah, they were sending pressure again. That time they got me. I think the pressure caused that bad throw. Well, that's probably why they're 2 and 8. Their QB's not looking so hot statistically.
Touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously
So a terrible start for me.
That's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down, Jacksonville.
Here's the first carry of the game for Zach.
Wow.
Big seam, and he might
Wow. They don't have a running back?
Jaguars.
Wow.
Zach Moss.
Oh.
His second touchdown on the
Jacksonville.
season. And the Jags have
Look at
taken
them.
the
I only want
early
to try to
lead.
pull an upset, huh?
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents,
Okay.
you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground.
Wow.
Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long
Okay.
enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will
That was
continue
weird.
downfield and find pay dirt.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick
And
this
good blocks,
one
but
away.
that was a really good run, too.
Taking it
I
about
don't think
the
that running
one.
back had it in him.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10.
Excuse me.
Their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. Oh, felt like that move deserved more
Feeling a
than
lot
he
of
got
pressure
there.
early.
A gain of 2.
And they got a bunch of 90s up front. I mean, it's not like they don't have guys.
You know,
It
you
makes
gotta give a lot of
sense.
credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive
The
line
only
was good
negative
too.
I saw on that first drive, even though I threw that pick, was I think some of their defensive formations, their play calling has been a little whack, like this. It seems like I'm getting guys wide open at times.
And he'll get it up near the 35.
But it could be they just have a terrible coach.
That were a
Probably
first
what it
down
is.
pickup of 8.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity,
They got the guys, though.
but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off.
Good job blocking him, Barkley. That wasn't my plan. I was like, well, that running scramble. If Barkley blocks him, which he did, it's a first down.
Similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through
Hey,
the pitch.
prime
He
time.
learned
What's up,
better
buddy?
there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer.
This is your favorite series? That's cool. Because so far, Jacksonville, man, telling me something early on. I don't like how Gabriel's actually making some bad throws.
Finds his tight end Ingram.
And, yeah, we completed that. That was a
Taken down
terrible
at the
throw.
48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That catch good for only a couple.
Give Noah
You're able to hit a receiver in stride and he
Noah
can pick
in
up
here.
a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this
If
situation,
he has better luck.
the defense was effective, able to stop him before
Nope.
he could get the steam going.
Number 40.
And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the second straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. They'll set up to throw. Being chased out.
I told him,
He's
whatever,
gonna
dude.
have to eat this one as
At least I didn't
down
fumble.
goes. Unique and
I wanted to throw it away.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play.
Jacksonville really bringing that heat.
You're dealing with some of the best
times.
athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting
Really
in the NBA power
a
forward.
lot of studs
It's really
up front.
difficult.
I'm just shocked they're 2-8. I mean, it has to be their offense.
Getting 10 back as that sets
Probably
him up
their
for
QB.
third down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last
Their
drive.
defense, I don't know, I'm a little worried about it.
Affected, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation.
He tricked me. He baited me. I thought he was going to be wide open.
And he's unable to hold it in, so it
Yeah,
falls
we'll kick a field
incomplete
goal.
over the middle third of the
I don't know, their defense don't look that bad.
Fourth.
I just think their coach makes bad decisions on some of those play calls.
And his kick
But they
is
seem to
absolutely
blitz a lot, which, I mean, that's cool. I mean, that's usually what I like to do too.
7. Giants
But it's
3.
scary because, like, they have the guys.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
They have the players to do it. Their ends are beasts. They have a couple of really good linebackers. They definitely could.
They stiffen when they got close to the goal line.
They got the
Made
talent.
them kick a field goal for the offense. 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
From the gun, Minshew to throw.
Good job, Robert.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Moss.
Man, they're getting good blocks. What the heck? Wow, their running back broke another one. What the heck is going on? Their line's average too, and wow, they just owned me again.
Yep, the lanes are there. Go ahead
What the
and
heck is
exploit
that?
them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
First down, they stay with
All right, come on, defense.
And he's gonna
You're
be
way
taken
better than
down
this.
with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here's Moss. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Throwing on 2nd.
Oh, I
and
missed him.
8. Minshew.
Get out of
His
sack.
throw is incomplete.
Minshew's pass. Thrown to the
They
side.
need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Third down. And 8 yards to go.
Out of the gun is Minshew.
Wow.
Campbell making the
Dang it.
catch. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
I'm gonna stick with this.
Gain of 9 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
They'll run with Moss. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Giants' 22-yard line.
Here's Minshew. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Looking to throw it.
I can't believe you caught that.
It's caught by Herndon. And he is going to have a Jags first
physical
down as
enough.
they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Yards on the play.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 12-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Minshew. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
See if we can hold him to a field goal.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
First, not a good quarter for me.
7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Giants 3.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Now Minshew.
Yeah, throw it away.
Credit the Giants defense that time in pass
All right,
coverage.
only held him to a field goal.
So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a
put
third.
this team in
Now
their
they
place.
deal with 4th down. And the 11-year veteran.
They came out with
makes it
dongs
through.
blazing.
And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes. You don't take the ball away.
There you go.
Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Of course, that's on me, though.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
Fuck him.
A give to Barkley out of the gun.
Beautiful, beautiful blocks. There you go.
Stopped right at midfield.
There we go.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all.
Shoot. That's what I get.
Here, and down he goes.
Yeah, I can't really be
Back at about the 43.
rolling out of the pocket, kind of like that. Their ends are both 90s.
And plays like that
My
really hurt
tackles
play
can't
calling.
handle
They had
that.
a really nice gain on the
Yeah,
previous
I
play,
can't
but
blame
gave about half
79
the
there.
yardage back on the
He's
sack.
totally outmatched.
Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Okay. I was really hoping they were just bringing more heat, and they didn't. Let's go underneath again.
7 yards.
Yeah, their defense, I don't know, man. I can feel the toughness and the pressure of these 90s. Like I said, they have like 4 of them up front. Going.
From the midfield stripe, they'll
Catch it, Barkley. I was kind of ballsy, but hey, he was open. It was a good throw. Had to catch it. This says I don't throw to my running back. Barkley definitely needs a breather after that.
But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result,
If Noah can run outside.
we'll call this play significant.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
2nd and 14. Shakes off
Wow.
the sack.
Another sack. He got there super quick. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. My QB's hurt. I'm screwed. Oh, no.
From deep in the bag of tricks here
Oh,
first
no.
and second down.
I got like a
Backwards,
60
it's
overall
3rd
in
and
there
very
now.
long.
Make it happen, brother.
Now the
Make it
first throw
happen.
for the backup quarterback. These guys
Not a
on the
bad, not a
crossing
good
route.
throw, but hey, good
And
catch.
he'll be a little shy
Somehow
of the
held on to
25 here
that.
at
Still
the
short, but
26-yard line.
good job.
Despite a pickup of 16, they're
That's
still
still for
well
a field
short
goal.
of
This
sticks
isn't
on
good.
4th.
A lot of tight ends
That better not
just
be a
use
bad
their size
injury.
and their
He was
strength to
holding his
occupy
arm,
some
so that wasn't
space
good.
and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner.
this is not
Makes
gonna
me
be an
wonder if he
easy
took some
game at
dance
all.
classes in his background with his footwork.
Makes the score Jaguars 10.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And this carries into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So here are the Jaguars to take over on
Dislocated
offense.
shoulder.
They
Well,
lost 2
bye.
straight coming in, but good
Now
news
we're
for them
screwed.
right now. They've got the lead and the football. Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars.
Definitely gonna
first
try to
and
run
10 at
now.
their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Moss.
Man, their run blocking is amazing right now. Holy crap.
Across the 40-yard line.
I've never been owned like
Successful
this.
start to the drive,
Holy
17
Jesus.
yards, it moves the sticks. We've seen
Didn't
him
think
break
this
off
was
a
gonna
big run
happen.
already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level,
Wow.
which gets you deeper
What
into the
Moss is doing to
secondary.
me. Holy
15
crap.
more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon, and he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Minshew
There you
sets to
go.
throw.
That's probably why they're 2-8 right there. The QB sucks. There you go. You know what this means? The Santa hat. Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho! Ho, ho!
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a
Hey,
linebacker that's
not
going to
so
stay
bad.
at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to
We haven't
begin
had
their
a pick
next
in
drive.
several
And
games.
it's
There it
certainly
is,
a
old
lot of
Van Der Esch.
football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
2 yards, good enough for first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley, and he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 30. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They keep it with Barkley on first down.
Oh, I don't like that hit.
As he gets this
Ooh, don't you dare injure my other superstar.
Just what you want on a first
Bastards.
down run. Call it 8
I don't like this team.
yards.
Okay, right off the bat, I hate this team.
Pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Got Noah just fighting for that first down.
The 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Right there. 54, right there.
Running game working.
Dang
They'll
it.
stick with it on first
Good shed.
down. And he's going to lose
Yeah, there's their stud. And right there, Allen.
That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Wow.
I have a feel they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early
defense is
downs.
really
They just
tough.
haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
2nd and 16. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
I haven't really been able to find my receivers, but their corners are really good too. There you go, I found Gallup there underneath.
Hook up with Michael Gallup. Yeah, the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I don't know, I think I want to run.
Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork
run down. I
a few
meant
times
to
and
chew
get
it
out
a
of there
bit.
having
We're almost to halftime. This is going to be a defensive game, especially with my QB out, but their defense is really, really tough. Really good. Noah's not doing so good.
As they get a little bit closer here, it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It
I
just
don't
never
trust this backup
materialized.
QB. I'm going to try to pound it in if I can. Oh, couldn't do it. Now should I go for it? I mean, it's 10-6. I mean, I could kick another field goal and make it 10-9, but even the game's telling me I should go for it. And I actually agree. We're gonna go for it.
Defense, hold them out. Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Because if I don't get it, they're on their 2. So, and we got it. Touchdown, mother chickens! It's Saquon Barkley. There's our touchdown.
Touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because the 2 previous drives that ended in field goals, before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Yeah, there you go. Look who it is. It's Terrell.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. That's why they're 2-8. Their QB sucks. Their QB licks the dome. I don't know if I want to try to take a shot. I mean, I don't have a QB. I may just run it out and just accept going to half here, you know, with the lead.
The Giants
their defense is actually really tough, and their secondary is really good too. That's why my receivers haven't really gotten open. Milk the clock here.
Yeah, you've got the lead.
Let's let Noah milk it.
Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I went out of bounds. Well, look at that. I didn't think I was going to get a big run like that.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Funny. If I get another big run and get in field goal range, I'm going to laugh. Nope. Or their stud can just tell me to eat it. That's all right. Here, it was going to happen. That's fine. Yeah, Gabriel's out. Dislocated his shoulder. This defense is actually really tough. Their front seven especially. Well, their secondary is really good too. Their front seven, I mean, it feels brutal. They're getting a lot of pressure. He just murdered Gabriel. He took too many bad hits early. Shoulders dislocated.
The Jaguars with work to do.
I'm gonna hopefully my defense will. I mean, it's only 13-10, so we got those two big interceptions. I can see why they're 2-8, and it makes sense. Their QB sucks. He's made some bad throws, as you can see. 8 for 13, 2 interceptions. That's their issue right there. Their defense looks pretty legit to me. Not their defense. They're playing me pretty tough.
Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter.
I can't leave guys wide open like that.
The 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Since he does make bad throws, I may just pretty much rush with my front four, and hopefully he throws it right to another defender. That's probably what I'm going to do. Just go heavy zone. Count on the front four to get the rush.
Minshew, 1st and 10.
Nice. Wrong player. That was bad defense. Was that DJ Shark? I think it. Oh, Samuel. Oh, he's pretty good too.
You know I'm going to do that.
Wow.
That's a tough situation for him, as I see it. But the truth of the matter is,
so they got down here pretty quick, huh?
Streaking towards him, that little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
They'll run here with Moss. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets him down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain.
I'm going to stick with the zone. I'm not going to change it. Next time I will. He's going to get better reads on it.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Right. They're probably going to settle for the field goal.
Out of the backfield. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
A lot of teams need a QB. Yeah.
There's another example of playing football and strictly being physical. You got to.
We'll see how long Gabriel's out for. Dislocated shoulder. Kind of depends. But it's not long term.
Is good. That ties the game.
late in the season too, so it's like, man, Jags could really ruin my playoff picture, you know. Think about it, because I'm 7-3. If they do an upset here and beat me, which I mean it's anybody's game right now.
Here's the Jaguars defense as they get ready to set up shop. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's
a lot of good sheds up front.
And a short gain there, so get it up only to about the 20.
Now imagine if Barkley wasn't good. I wouldn't be moving the ball at all in this defense.
Getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Well, man, open down the middle of the field.
Over, you can do it.
32 brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Saquon Barkley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete. He's got Barkley.
Barkley's actually going to have a lot of receptions just because I have to throw underneath. It's not even intentional. I just have to, you know. What's getting open for me?
And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They just do get
like right now, Barkley's open again. Hopefully I got the first down. Be close.
And he will have a Giants first down.
Got Barkley. They have a career day.
9 yards on the play and a first
But he's really dead right now. He needs a breather. He's red.
In and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter.
Oh, hit the wrong thing. No.
And he makes another nice
damn this game.
Back-to-back catches.
I didn't want Barkley in there.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete.
I didn't like what I saw there. That's not what I wanted.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Noah should be in there.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Get open. Good catch. That was all Slayton there.
And he's going to have another
Nervous
first
there.
down as the tackle's made at the
Actually, keep Noah in there.
44-yard line. They give him
I let Noah
13
alone.
yards there on the play.
I said give Barkley a breather.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard.
I'll tell you what, Noah's not moving
yardage here.
the length of a neck stick.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll look to
Good job, big man.
the middle is complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle.
That's really my only way to move the ball, is just throwing underneath.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And it makes sense because I feel like they bring so much pressure with their front seven. And their corners, the secondary is so good. My receivers can't get open downtown mainly. Makes sense why the underneath is working. You can't guard everything, especially if you bring a little pressure.
Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The run only
Why
got
Barkley's
a
getting a
yard.
lot of
Here's 2nd
catches.
and 9.
And my tight end. Oh, here he goes, one-on-one. Finally, for once, a guy wide open. It was one-on-one.
first down as the tackle's made at the
Yeah, clever
Jaguars
that guy.
19. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
It was an ugly looking throw, by the way, but look who's throwing for me. Making it happen somehow. Making it happen.
Now it's Barkley. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Give me some good blocks there. This could be good. Noah could have an opportunity.
They'll try and run for it
or not. Man, another tackle for loss. Noah is not having a good day. 12 rushes for 2 yards. Oh man, I am glad Barkley. No lie.
You just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
I didn't get murdered.
But that's gonna wind up incomplete.
I kind of waited a little too long. He was open.
Keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight
I think I'm just
ends,
gonna run up the middle. It's not a chance to pick or something. I don't trust this QB like that.
Here's Barkley.
I was hoping maybe I get lucky and that middle would just open wide open for Barkley, but yeah, they closed it up.
Not what they wanted there, but hey, you can kick the field goal here and take the lead.
Felt like a little bit of a statement stop, didn't it? You know, made a big play right there. Okay, guess what? Ball's in your court, guys. What are you gonna do? Myself, I kick the field goal, get the 3, and take the lead.
Definitely a defensive game.
Makes the score Giants 16.
His third field goal now in the ball game, and they needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back and forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction. But we need you to make sure we carry it on.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short
So are
field
we
goals
going to start advancing through the online franchise because we haven't slowed, because we have slowed down a lot? I mean, don't talk to me. I don't have a matchup that week. But I mean, you guys are right, but you know what I mean?
Second and 5. They'll run out of the gun with Moss. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
People need to play their games.
On first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of
It
9.
goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the
Oh, another interception.
Intercepted for the third time.
This is going to be a pick six.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
Woo! Touchdown, mother chickens! It's old Vander Esch. He's got 2 picks in this game. So what was it? I think our last, like our previous 3, maybe 4 games, we did not have a turnover. We have 3 interceptions in this game. That's what I'm talking about. That's the defense. I know.
Now the extra point try forthcoming.
But yeah, I totally see why they're 2-8. Their QB should not be throwing the ball. That's their problem. He should never throw the ball. I mean, they're bad throws too. It's like, who's he throwing to?
They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Yeah, this is working out better. Pretty much just rush with just my defensive line. That's it.
Right back to the air. That one complete. He finds Sharp.
Because this QB, I mean, he makes dumb throws. So you know what that means? Just go heavy zone. You know, he'll find one of my defenders.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've
Surprised they don't run more. You know what I mean? Because they're running all over me. Their QB just wants to throw the ball like an idiot.
They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he is going to have a Jags first
And he did get the
down.
first down. Wow.
Much. He needed 3 and he got 3.
Who's this guy?
But the mark shows first down. Ball up to the 35.
Number 15 should not throw another ball.
1st and 10.
Give it to 29. Don't ever pass another
From
one.
the gun, Minshew to throw.
That's the only time he looks good, is when one of his guys are wide open like that. Otherwise, he should not throw the ball.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
I have to say, though,
Now this one
I can't really sack him. I don't think I have a sack. He gets rid of it pretty quick.
It's definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal.
That, and I think his O-line's actually done a pretty good job, which I'm a little shocked because they're pretty average. But
now Minshew on
another terrible throw. What kind of throw was that? And look at it is, it's Terrell.
A.J. Terrell.
Ho ho ho, mother chicken! Ho 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 ho!
Into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
And so he pronounces his last name Terrell. I always think Terrell. Terrell. I don't know, man. Names always kill me.
The offense takes the
Just like that other running back. His name is spelled Richard, but he pronounced Rizard, right? It's like, whatever, man.
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before you get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. On the run, it's Barkley, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Good read by that defender.
They want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The 55-yard field goal. You know, I'm actually going to punt because, you know, I don't know. I don't trust Ryan.
The Giants send out their
He's missed a couple bad ones, so actually cost me a game. So let's make sure. Hopefully this is inside the 20 at least. So that wouldn't be a great punt, but oh yeah, well, touchback, whatever. So we only he gained like 18 yards out of that, but
20-yard
That's
line.
okay.
Comes the Jacksonville
They have to go
offense as
80
they get
yards
set to
to
take
score,
over
so.
here. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news.
And
But this is still
at this point, yeah, their QB's going to be throwing more, so. And I like that because he makes terrible throws, unless the guy's wide open like that.
Taken in by Chark. And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
That's his boy.
Down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they? And now here's
Another bad throw. Another.
Picked off near the 45.
Ho 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 ho.
Possession is there.
Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. That's why they're 2-8. That QB. He sucks so much dong. He's the worst QB I've seen yet. And that's a record for me in a game. 5 interceptions. Terrell has 3 of them, or Terrell, whatever. And Van Der Esch has 2 of them. What the F is that?
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here.
And Terrell had no interceptions coming into this game. So now he's getting his stats. So you should definitely thank this QB. Oh my God, I just got murdered again. I will say though, their defense is really good. I'm super impressed with their defense. Man, I don't remember getting ever pressured this much. They bring it.
But just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
They got some bad boys up front.
And force that incompletion.
There you go, Noe.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
There you go, Noe Wowie.
On that one and a first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On first down.
There you go. Here comes some big runs. Here we go.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line.
I get it, but 24 hours is so far behind. Yeah, I know. I think it's just a little annoying, you know, like when people want to be a part of the franchise, but then they don't play their games, you know. It's kind of like, come on, man. What's the point?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
But basically, I'm just going to continue this franchise until people show that, yeah, they want to play. There you go.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I think the Jags defense can be playing pretty dead because they realize their offense is so bad. Actually, number 15, he's so bad. He's like, man, I'm going to get cut.
Downs, clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
I almost want to be on defense even more, so I want to see if I get another pick.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Jaguars.
Now they try the right side here.
Shake them. I'll tell you what, they have a lot of tackle for losses, though. Man, this defense is really good.
And it brings up 3rd down.
I know I've kind of abandoned the pass because, well, look at my QB now, but I'm trying to be smart about it.
Made it very difficult right
Man, their
there.
defense is really legit.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to get first down. I was just, you know what I mean, just take what's given to me. Keep that clock moving, too.
Get this to the 14 as he'll come up
Just
well
play
short of
smart.
first down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be a complete blowout, but
So they settle for
like a bye week sort of game. But I had to earn this one.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's dark close.
I swear, if he throws another interception, I want this guy in my division.
With trailing here in the fourth, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you 2 scores down. You take it.
Yeah, I will say that I don't think I have 1 sack though. Can't sack him.
But it's also tough to do when you're
5 interceptions. Man, that is a career high for me on All-Madden. 5 interceptions.
At this stage, this
Or no, I'm sorry, Terrell has 2. That was Baker on that 5th one, right? I'll take that back.
Dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials.
Yeah, I've never had a player have 3 in one game.
No doubt.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Under 4 to
This is
go
my
now
first
as
game
the
where I've had 2
runs
players
into
with
the
2
count on
picks each.
second down. Those short little routes probably going to be open.
That's
the
pretty
defense,
cool.
they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about
This could only be my 2nd or 3rd game that I've had 4 picks.
That was one of those situations.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
It'll be Minshew again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, he struggles against the zone.
They want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
I'm not really doing anything. I'm just getting in zone, and seems to struggle with that.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards there.
See, one thing if I was hitting him a lot, getting it in his face, but you know, he's been well protected. I have to say his O-line has done a pretty good job.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on second down.
He got it.
Minshew.
Yeah.
This will be caught inside the
My
10.
rookie safety got beat.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Chris Herndon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have cut it back with it.
I imagine they'll do an onside kick.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on
Oh no,
one
they're
side.
not. They're actually trusting their defense, which I mean, their defense pretty dang good.
Side to get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
15-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel
Good
this
job,
one out. They're going to have to try to
Barker,
run a
breaking
few
that
plays.
tackle.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have.
I'm almost
this one in
convinced
hand.
this is probably the best front 7 I've faced. I mean, they're very aggressive.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop
they're
him
gonna get
behind
the
the
ball
line.
back.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here
Go
before what will be an
shotgun.
important 3rd down.
Try this.
And that will be incomplete.
The pass intended for
They have a chance to pull an upset. Bad enough they took out my QB.
They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Gardner Minshew and the Jags ready to go on offense once again. And after the slow start, the numbers show he has really straightened things out. How often sometimes
my
is that
sixth
you
pick.
come into a game and the defense is game planned a little differently than you expected?
More often than maybe people realize, so adjustments are often a big part of each and every game, and it's not just getting to halftime. It's series to series to make it work, and being able to hang in there when there's a little adversity early and see them able to flip it around, it's kind of gratifying for a team to watch, especially for a coach.
1st down.
I think I hit him for like the first time. So it seems like.
DJ Shark.
Minshew.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
And, a crusher there.
Oh, did I actually pick it? Oh, Dirty Fingers came up with it.
Charles, whatever's going on between
Ho, 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 ho.
it's just not completely calculated correctly.
Ho, ho, ho. Now that was a very legit pick. Yeah, that's clean. He was in. I think he was in. We have 6 interceptions in this game. Wow, career high. 6 picks.
Maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get.
Oh
with
man,
and get
their
himself
QB
New York
stinks.
set to take the field. And this one
Wow.
all over with the shouting, you might say. Now,
Yeah,
there's one
it's
timeout
over.
remaining defensively, but probably no real need to
I feel
use
bad
it
for their
here.
defense, man. Their defense is so good, but oh man. Hey, I remember all those years I didn't have a QB, so no, I get that. You know, when your QB sucks that hard,
And he'll give it here to his
and they have
quarterback.
so many tackles for
And
loss.
that
That's
one
how
gone
good their
quickly,
front 7
as
is.
he's gonna be stopped
They
before
are
he can
just-
even get started.
Man, they are vicious.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll
Feel
look to
bad
make
for
that
Noah.
up
His
and
stats
then
have been
some
ruined
on
in this
2nd and
game.
13. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Wow.
And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the
All right.
line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight goal.
What a
around.
defense.
Great job by this Jacksonville D. Charles, why didn't they just take the
Now we're gonna
knee
take the knee now.
Asking the
We're
question
done.
that I'm asking as well,
We won
because
barely.
we've
Wow.
seen a lot of football where coaches decide
Would have
maybe
easily
they
lost
were
this game if their
greedy,
QB didn't
stats
suck
for what
so
reason.
bad.
We've seen it
I mean,
happen
6
all the time.
picks, you know?
The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do
Wow.
was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap
6
was a major
interceptions.
league brawl.
At least he got his
They had
touchdown.
to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield.
He
They
is
got
bad.
all those things accomplished.
He
but
is
to win
bad.
a close one like this, you know, every team wants
That's
to be
for
physical.
Gabriel.
We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that
Yeah, I
type
only
of a
had
game.
328. They had 417. They
So
should have
for
kept
the
running the ball.
Giants,
I think if they
keep
kept
pace in
just
the
running the
playoff
ball on
race
me,
as they
I
move
think
to
they would have
8-3
won this
on the
game.
year. And
I'm
they'll get to stay home
in
again
belief
next
on that.
week
I
as the
believe that.
Seattle Seahawks come to
But nope,
town.
they had to let this
Meanwhile, for
moron throw
Jacksonville,
41
the problems
times.
just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now
Yeah, I was
on
being
the year.
smart, but just
And they'll try to turn
with
things
no
around
QB,
next
just
week
run,
as they have a
even if
matchup
it
in
was just
Cincinnati
nipping on them, you
against
know.
the Bengals.
I wonder how many tackle for losses they had. Yeah, look at this guy. I mean, why'd you stop running the ball? That was so stupid. Their manager should be fired. Yeah, see, Barkley was busy. Yeah, I didn't have 1 sack. They had 3. I had the picks, baby. Was there a forced fumble? Can't remember. No. Oh yeah, how many tackle for losses did they have? I mean, look at that. I don't think I've ever seen this. So they had 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. They had 13 tackle for losses. Oh, really? That's funny. Yeah, he sucks, man. Oh my god. If they had a QB, or better yet, if they just ran the ball, they would have won this game. This is probably the best defense I've faced. Like, wow. But, I mean, I believe it. After looking at their roster, I was like, man, their defense is pretty dang solid. And yeah, it sure was. Holy crap, dude. Their defense is beast. But they're 2-9 because they have probably the worst QB in the league. I'll tell you, when your QB's that bad, it ruins everything. Ugh. That was really a lucky win. Now, the more important thing is, how long is Gabriel out? I'll have to find out. Let's go look at this. Or do I have to wait until next week? Oh, maybe next week, right? Yeah, I already submitted it. Okay. Next week. Okay. So we're 8-3 now. Barely. That was a really tough game. We'll see how long Gabriel's out for. Returning from injury is our backup middle linebacker. That's cool. Look at injuries. Oh, we're fresh. Oh my god, he was just out for the remainder of the game. I'm actually surprised with a dislocated shoulder. See, I'm lucky. I've always learned that can vary. So I'm lucky. Good defense, but trash QB. Yeah. I mean, when you throw 6 picks, you bet. And they were like the dumbest throws. Like that last one by Dirty Fingers. That one was very legit. Dirty Fingers made a heck of a read and a heck of a play. But the other 5, it's like, who was he throwing to? They were really bad passes. They were weak, like lobs and stuff. It was bad. So okay, at least Gabriel's back, so we're okay. Back to normal. I don't ever want to face Jacksonville. I don't want to face that defense ever again. Wow. He picked them off with Smith. Maybe draft a backup QB. Yeah. So the Seahawks are 5-6. See what they look like. Don't have a defense like freaking Jacksonville. Oh my god. Their defense was Beast. Okay, so they still have Adams. He's still at 99. Still have Metcalf. He's good. Oh yeah, they have Patrick Cumhands too. Oh, they have a rookie QB. Is he a hidden trait? Normal, but that don't mean nothing. I mean, you never know. He looks okay, you know, for his overall. We'll see. They still have Carson, Mac and Cheese. They have a solid duo running back core. Yeah, really good receivers. Yeah, Patrick Cumhands. I wonder what Cumhands has been doing so far. This is what, his 3rd year. Look at his stats. He's almost a 90 overall. He's doing okay. He did pretty. I mean, that's good rookie year. I mean, yeah, not a good average, but you know, good catches, just under 800 yards, 6 touchdowns. That's pretty good for a rookie year. Or no, I'm sorry, his last year, his rookie year, he didn't do a lot. I'm sorry, I misread that. This year, yeah, I mean, nothing to rave about, but he's shown improvement, you can tell. He'll have more catches and yards. Touchdowns are the same. Kind of crazy his average isn't good because Cumhands has 98 speed, but his acceleration isn't great. 90. Well, that's okay. Maybe he doesn't have good release. Well, he's out. That helps. Well, their left side of the old line's really good. Yeah, it looks like their old line's pretty good. There's a rookie. Their old line's pretty good, actually. Okay, I'm not really scared of their D-line. Definitely not near as good as those Jags. Okay. Their linebackers are solid, but again, they're not near as good as Jacksonville. This is like duck sauce compared to what I just faced. You know, it's even the same with their cornerbacks. Like, that's not a bad cornerback core, but not near as good as Jacksonville. Like, seriously, Jacksonville got a defense. For those of you that missed that game, they got a defense. Okay. All right, let's see what happens. I should move the ball probably much better.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in
Here
New
we go.
Jersey, it's Sunday Night Football.
We get the ball first.
EA Sports.
If we can do something on offense this time.
It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
So my receivers got pretty much no stats in the last game. I'm going to try to pass more, try to balance that out, you know. Didn't really get a lot of offensive stats, hypothetically, in that game. My kicker got more stats.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I'm just hoping their pass defense isn't that great.
At the 33-yard line.
throw
catch,
here's
Gallup.
complete.
That throw was behind you.
That's good for a Giants first down. First
I had a feeling
and
they were
10.
Game of
blitzing.
matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
At the 40.
10 yards, good for a Giant first down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, giddy up Gallup.
To Gallup.
All right, we're passing.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Is Donkey Kong on Switch good? Oh, I like Donkey Kong. If you played it on the Wii U, I don't know if you have, but pretty much the same game.
On front, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
No, it's actually pretty good.
Good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
Yeah, just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. And he'll get it down this time.
Here's that
to
fumble.
17. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, he'll look to
Sorry, I needed time.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? It was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How are we going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
There you go.
Pass caught.
Touchdown, mother chickens! It's the big man.
For a Giant touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have
All right.
a team that
That's
doesn't
what I'm
get too
talking about.
full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
See what their offense looks like.
21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision.
Depends on this rookie QB, really.
So out come the Seahawks.
And he's got weapons. He's throwing okay.
And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game.
Ooh.
That contributed to a loss.
Dodging that
And
hit,
despite
huh?
the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there.
He's a pretty
redoubling his
legit running
efforts
back.
and trying to play better.
Give him 3 on first
Really not
down.
that bad.
It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
From the gun, McKee. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger.
Complete to
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, McKee. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
McKee's pass.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 4 catches, 60 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Looking to throw on second down.
Dang, mother chicken. That was the rookie.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line.
It's a
10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. So that'll back him up 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Brings up second and 4.
Oh, I did not. Oh, he is running. Okay. Yeah, wrong time to do that handoff.
As he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
I was a little nervous. I was like, oh, he's actually passing.
So now third down coming up. Operating from the gun. McKee. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. Now it's Carson.
Oh, there you go, Nick Jordan.
The 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
To throw on second down, McKee, he'll find Metcalf.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I'm worried about 83. Trying something a little different. Okay, no, 83 is in coverage. That was a really good catch. I think that was my rookie, too. Yeah, can't expect much out of that. Yeah, I haven't been too impressed with that rookie safety. I don't think he's going to be that good. He's going to be a dud.
Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film
drive by them.
and creating a game
Good job by that
plan
rookie
to start this
QB.
off, not only to get him involved,
He has good weapons.
but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over first and...
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in.
I didn't think he was going to make that tackle. Brown barely got me. I think I was gone. I think that was a home run if he didn't get me.
They've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Steps away.
Whatever. I misread that guy. Good job by 93. You imagine if Ross was wide open right there? Boy, you really get to have fun with his speed.
To me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one,
that was a catch. That was ballsy of me.
They come in bunches.
Wow, good job.
Gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Catch.
shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
I gotta throw it away.
Right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like
So that was a
nobody
game,
open.
42 to 41.
Now
Wow.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Fuck, I didn't lob it.
He was looking for Ingram.
Yeah, I didn't lob it. He was open, I didn't lob it though.
Set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position
Bad
here
pass.
for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's Carson. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And
These two teams all tied after 1.
that's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
On first down, McKee.
Good job, Nick.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger there. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
This is Carson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they like
Hey, Justin, how you doing, buddy?
Thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the time.
I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
So far, he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Finds his tight end, Ingram. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. That's complete to Slayton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him.
No!
Popped in the air and intercepted.
Square was wide open, but like, oh, because I was such on the run, I made that terrible throw. No! No!
Hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown.
I'm being too aggressive.
I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver.
That's my problem. I'm being way too aggressive. I'm looking like that QB from last game. Jesus Louise, dude.
He's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not.
I hate being a dumbass sometimes. Oh, there you go. Ho, 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 mother chickens. It ain't Santa Claus, it's Brett Rolly.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively.
We didn't have a sack last game, so that felt good.
Not a great start.
Looking to throw on second down. McKee is hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger.
McKee's pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch.
What a shitty pick that was.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Operating for the gun.
Ooh.
McKee
He was playing
catches
with fire
Murray to
there.
Tarman. And he'll get it down.
Yeah, watch out. Van Der Esch had 2
here.
picks last game. He can catch him.
For only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes
Good job by
where guys are
defense.
available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
First and 10. At their own 27.
New York ready to go again offensively. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on
Ooh,
track?
tripped.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
I dropped it.
That'll be incomplete.
Come on, dude.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
You gotta have some hands.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
You're wide open, Barkley.
He's underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. This is Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. DJ Reader there on the tackle. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side.
They really
on
bringing
2nd and
house.
5.
At the 44-yard line.
No. That was stupid.
Now
I didn't want to throw
right
to
side,
him.
the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Getting bad reads tonight. Guess I shouldn't have played.
Loss of 4. Now third down.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the
One-on-one.
yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that.
Beautiful.
He lined up
Beautiful
on
job by the O-line.
ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion. Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll look to throw
You
now.
mother effer! He baited me. That's twice I got baited. Wow! They baited me.
26-yard line.
First and 10.
You hear me laughing, partner. I'm not laughing at
Wow.
the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Wow, these Seahawks. Wow, back-to-back games. I'm facing some tough
Here he is,
defense.
the man taking the snaps
Okay.
under center, heading out for the next possession.
Okay.
He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put
That
it
was
in
a
the
dangerous
end zone.
throw.
I'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
If my defense can give me another 3 and out here.
Calling no gain on the run.
Oh, man.
We'll be looking at a third down.
Yeah, I was a little overconfident, you know, that first drive, you know, I passed all the way down the field, and now it's been really hard.
These guys will take that.
That's All-Madden for you, man. You can't do the same thing constantly, man. Unless their defense is that bad. His defense is pretty good.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a
I
gold
gotta
watch
switch
too,
it.
huh?
Probably why I'm running pretty good with my 6 carries, because they're not really guarding the run.
The receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing at the receiver where he was going.
The Giants offense
3
at the line,
interceptions.
ready to
Can't throw
begin their
another
next
one.
drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how
ready
it
for
alters
that.
what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you
They were a
continue
little
to
too
come
soft
back.
there.
But if it's
They let me
on
have that
you,
first
if
down.
the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
12 yards there and a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right.
You can't outrun
And
him.
he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun now on 3rd
Thank you
down.
for...
And
Ingram didn't drop it,
rolls
right?
in.
You better not have.
And he will have a Giants first
No, he
down
didn't.
as they're
Okay,
able
cool.
to get the 3rd down conversion. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
I didn't want to risk it. I didn't really like what I saw there.
Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to John Ross. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it
they're
in
not
tight,
calling a
made it really
timeout.
difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
And the Giants send out their punter now.
Yeah, they were willing to
as
go
he's
to
on
half.
to punt for the first time tonight.
I'm going to call a timeout right here.
The Giants going to go ahead and
I'm going
use
to go
the
for
first
it,
of their
and if I don't get it,
timeouts,
it's roughly
as
like
it'll come
10
with
seconds.
15 seconds to play in the first half.
Look at it.
And they're going to at least
Them on
line
their
up to
45.
go for it here on 4th down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
I got it.
Catch made by Slayton. Now the Giants
All I
will
can
use
do
the
is try to
second
get
of
in
their
field goal
3
range.
timeouts.
Once I get lucky.
As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. This one is Slayton over the
Yeah, I'll
middle.
just go for the field goal.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Maybe we can tie this game.
And with just 4
Unless Ryan
seconds
misses.
left in this first half, a timeout call.
34-yard line.
All right,
And
good
this
kick.
will split the
Tie game.
uprights. It's right down the middle. So we have reached halftime here in a good one. All right, hang on. We'll jump over at halftime. started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Didn't get pressure.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
McKee's
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more.
Good job. Good job. Defense been pretty good. Last several drives.
So a stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
This is taken at the 23. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go to Barkley again. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
I don't think we've given Noah any action. He should get some.
The defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
At the 40-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9.
Joey, we may have a troll. Yeah, we do. It's alright. Let the troll have his little moment.
And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster.
Oh, no, you didn't get it. That was good defense.
Brought down at the
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game,
Got this, Noah.
how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. They're trying to throw it, or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think
Lord, good defense again. That was Adams again.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
no gain on the
They tried their best to pick up that.
I almost want to go for it.
Their
Inches.
wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Yeah. Actually gonna go with the slant. Okay, good. That was easy. Just don't drop it. Okay.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9
go slants
yards,
again.
and the offense stays out there.
I don't even think Barkley's being guarded.
They'll look to throw here.
I'll go with Gallup.
Got his man there, complete to Gallup. That was the 9th.
This is a pretty tough pass defense.
9 yards with it.
I thought I was going to pass all over this defense that opening drive, but let me tell you, this defense has been actually quite tough.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, I didn't really want to go slants again, but all right.
They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right.
X was open, but it was a little too late. I saw him too late.
Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Wish they gave me a couple better suggestions.
Up at 10, but it appears that
This
may
one's more
change
of a luck
soon.
shot.
Only question is, will
Here's
they have to settle
Slayton.
for 3?
Head this way. I feel like my little. I'm glad I did that. That was a terrible throw. He was open. That was a terrible throw.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Seahawks have
I just got romped, man.
They're going to set up shop at the 27-yard.
Can't believe that's a fumble. I thought that'd be a forward pass.
In the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but boy, you squandered a chance to at least get.
That looked
the
like a
field
forward
goal.
pass
So
to me.
no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do was trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him an opportunity.
Defense is tough. Back-to-back games, really good defenses.
They'll start on the ground with Mack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
Hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Off play action. McKee. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
There's a Patrick Cumhans. His first catch.
Let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Throwing on
Oh, man. I still got a good jump. Thought I had a sack, man. Howard almost had it.
Looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger there. And that'll bring up second down. 10. They run it with Carson.
Stop, Robert.
Takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
The Seahawk ball carrier.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
He completes this one to Mack.
Got Van Der Esch.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did
They're going to go for the field goal. It's a deep one. Can't remember if they had a good kicker. I think they did.
Nowhere to go with the football. Forced to dump off to the back. And even then, they closed quickly and got him down behind the line
Not that
of
good.
scrimmage. You name it,
way far left.
That last sequence.
Yeah, Noah is a solid running back, just running into some tough defenses here.
Watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions,
Live
right?
conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice.
It is.
Pop it up there, no
Got by
rush,
Barkley,
no
busting
pressure.
for something.
I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
A gain of 3, second down.
Right at midfield. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That was a horrendous throw. I've thrown 4 picks in this game. I don't like this pass defense they're showing. They're on top of me. That was a bad throw, though. Ingram was open. Yeah, it would have been a good catch, though, because it would have been a hit there, but that throw was off.
In this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves,
Wow,
okay,
wow.
do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get
Don't like to have a 4-interception game.
I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
To throw on 2nd down. McKee got an open man. It's Harmon. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
From the gun, McKee. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get
Wasn't quick
open,
enough.
but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Good push up front, and then a run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more.
What a game this is, huh?
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd
Was
and
Barkley
goal.
wide open? I might have missed the guy.
Operating from the gun, McKee. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Wants to control Robert. Okay. Taking a gamble with his blitz.
From the gun, McKee. Looking
Good job, Peppers.
But it's incomplete.
McKee's pass.
That was
Oh,
a
he held him to a
touchdown
field
if he
goal.
could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Jabril Peppers on the coverage.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down.
I thought they had great coverage again. Now I was going to scramble, but it was way too late.
Blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump
They
it for a
have-
loss of 8.
wow,
Pass
they
protection
have
has been a
extremely
problem
good
all
pass
night long
defense.
as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
There you go. Wide open. Wide open. Oh, man. Whoa. At least I didn't miss him. There we go. We needed that. There we go, mother chickens. We needed a bomb.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're
Bombs
exactly
away,
right.
Seahose.
I think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
He's going to let this go.
No! And there's Adams. Oh, what was I thinking? I'm such an idiot. I deserve to lose. I hope I lose this game. I threw 5 picks. And I threw that way too late. Yeah. I should have thrown it like 2 seconds sooner. And I think it would have been much better for Slayton.
Out now come the Seahawks. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
I shouldn't pass on this defense anymore. F this defense.
Second and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack.
5 picks. Haven't done that in a long time.
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier, brought down at the 30.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back.
Oh, what happened?
That's either a case of
He
overthinking
just got outplayed. Wow.
If you do blitz, do you have to
Carson
be
made a
careful
move.
where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. This is Mack on
Not
the
this
counter.
time. That was
And this
Mack,
one
though.
goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Cool, they're somewhat splitting their running backs, because Mack is pretty good backup.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Complete.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And able to catch it on the
Glad
left
he's out of
sideline,
bounds.
but they're going to rule him
That
out
was
of
Baker.
bounds.
That's why he got beat.
So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
At their own 21-yard
Rest in
line.
peace, Gabriel Stats. It's still really good, but boy, not in this game.
And the interception that
I like how I was making
drive,
fun of what's
that
his
might
face
be
with the
one
6
we look
picks.
back
Well,
on
I
and
have
say That
5.
was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only one score
Karma.
down.
That's an EA game for you. Karma. That's how it works.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Block him.
He can run for it.
I was hoping Barkley would recognize and just block that guy. Would have easily gotten the first down scrambling.
5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid
That's
the
right.
big hit.
Eat that.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
4-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they
Got Van Der
nurse
Esch.
this slim lead. And he will lose lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
And again, it's time for the tailback. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground.
Hey, network.
37. Able to get what they need to keep
You missed nothing. This has been a bad game for me. This past defense is insane.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
Offense.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Operating from the gun. McKee making the catch is Sternberger. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
It's going to be rough in the passer. I hit him late. Shut up. Screw you.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Whatever. Whatever, dude.
Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best can ultimately win it.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Leighton Vander Esch on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at 39-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
He was brought down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Dave Vander Esch is such a tackling machine. He's always there.
Inside the red
He's going to get another one. Pretty much.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Matt. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup.
Can't let them score a touchdown.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
I'm done with this, really.
But the problem for them is still
I've been really shut down ever since my opening drive. They shut me out.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he will be
I don't think he got the first down. He didn't.
See the closed fist of the referee.
I won't call timeout. Oh, they're gonna go for it. Oh, they're going for it. Oh, shit.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2.
There you go. There you go. That's our backup middle linebacker, McQueen. Got back from injury. All right. All right. We're on our 6th, but hey, we stopped them. So field goal can tie this game.
Was that called before the play or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that fourth down.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I don't like what I see. I'm just going to run. Wow, you would have thought I would have gotten a good run here. I got to call timeout. I need to just get in shotgun here.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Plays are giving me.
Clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Whatever, I'll just take what's given to me.
Left side here, and it's complete.
I'm being an idiot.
We'll have a Giants first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Wasn't thinking.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Man, shut up.
It's intercepted.
I quit. Wow. Oh, wow. He was, I mean, his man was Gallup, but he happened to pay attention. Wow.
This is definitely not his best throw.
Because Ross was open, but oh, whatever.
Ready to take over offensively.
Well, I lost. 6 mother effing picks.
Be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory
I hate the
formation.
Seahawks.
They just have 1 timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Wow.
Not at all.
Pathetic. I deserve to lose. My defense did a great job, but wow, pathetic. No kidding. What the hell was that?
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did.
Yeah, hurry
score in the
up.
second
Skip your
quarter. Do you think they thought
gay
at all
little
that would be the
clips
last
here.
points of the game?
No,
These little
but
photos.
what a
Like, who
second
cares
half
about that?
adjustment, whatever they did in the locker
So
room,
stupid.
it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's
I don't even
want
wanna
to
look at stats. F
So for the
this game.
Seahawks, the win.
So we're what, 8-4 now? Your defense kept you in it. Yeah, defense been pretty good. Six interceptions. Like, shut up. Still leading the division. We're tied with the Cowboys, 8-4. Time is it? Yeah, I guess I could play one more. I'm a little pissed off, but If I could redeem myself. Oops. I feel like I'm facing some pretty tough teams here. Oh, they have Winston. I'd be starting this guy, though. Justin O'Neal. Drafted him a year ago. Nothing against Winston. I would just, think future. I actually drafted a pretty good receiver. They have a pretty good receiving squad. They don't really have that number one. I don't think Michael Pittman Jr. is really a number one. Cool, they still have him. They have him in real life, yeah. That's a really good tackle they drafted. And this guy too, so they did a good job with that. Really good young tackles. They still have Nelson. I can already tell you they're going to have a really good O-line. They still have Kelly. Drafted him years ago. He's not bad. Mason. Yeah. They have a very good O-line. Smith. Yeah. Their D-line's really good. I have a feeling their front seven's pretty good. That's a good second-year player. Young. He's fast, too. With really good outsides. So their front seven's really good. Now, their corners suck dick. This is what I want to see. Their corners are not very good. He's a good safety, though. Yeah, their secondary doesn't look great, though, overall. Could be our break. They did some trades. They have 2 second-round picks. Okay. Facing some tough teams. I guess my guy didn't re-sign with you, LOL. Not yet.
Stadium in Indianapolis. It's week 14 of the NFL on EA.
Here we go.
Two teams trying to stay
this one goes.
Postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
Wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy.
I definitely was not happy.
Determined to play a lot better.
Really mad at myself. I made some dumb throws, being too aggressive.
Show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
And hoping to get rid of that interception ball.
At the 32-yard line.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 62 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop the throw.
Good catch. Oh, did he drop it? No, he caught it. Job, Gallup.
I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there, but they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a dump off here complete, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
And bring in Noah. Barkley needs a breather.
Moved it a combined 33 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase increase their proficiency.
And it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Here's 2nd and 8. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run forward with Barkley. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Barkley.
And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. 2nd and goal from the 1.
I think I'm in. There you go. Touchdown, mother chickens. It's Saquon Barkley.
New York. Saquon Barkley with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play
Well, if you don't sign
drive.
with me, I'll
And
just
it's capped
franchise
off
tag
by
you.
a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Winston.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
And this will leave him a yard short.
Winston.
9 yards on 1st down.
I think I'll get some picks. Winston.
He's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Darn.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll run for the first time. Austin Eckler. And he will have a 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that 1st down there and keep this one going.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. Here it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 61 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Oh, dirty fingers.
Brought down behind
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll try to pick up the first with
Yeah, I should do something different. That was not a good defense right there.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
Right to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be
There you go.
for the defense.
Ho, 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 mother chickens. It ain't Santa Claus, it's Nick Jordan. There you go.
The beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Dang is wide open.
And even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Running on 1st down.
Ah, can't get him.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Piece of shit game.
They go
Yeah,
back to the ground now. Takes it in for a Colts score. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
That was a nice drive by them.
Offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's home.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Get you some carries here.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as he'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. These 2 teams all tied after 1.
7.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
On the carry.
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
It's a gain of 2
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
whole line was getting kind of pushed there, man.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the
Knee
drive
over, but we
going.
got the first down.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
On first down, Barkley. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got.
Why is my
more than a
kicker out
shot,
there?
but what he's going to
Hate
need
that.
here down the
Parks.
stretch this
I
late
think
in
it's
the
my-
season.
is that my
he needs
punter?
that big closing
Or no,
game,
who
that
is
game
Parks?
where
What am I talking about?
Goodness, did he put up a number? Let's say 200
I don't know
plus.
who Parks is.
That's all about doing the dirty
I don't
work.
think
right
that's a
there
receiver.
defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a third down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
And I wish
And it's Ross
number
complete.
45 wasn't paying
And
attention,
he
and
will
Ross
have
would have had a lot of
Giants
room to
first
run.
down as they get 5
We
there
got
on
first
3rd
down.
and
It's
2.
okay.
That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. Out of the gun. They'll
Nice
look to
throw.
That's complete to Slayton. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But if you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going
Got it.
through
There you go.
defenders,
Touchdown, mother chickens!
For a giant touchdown.
Giddy up Gallup.
Michael
Spin that
Gallup
ball.
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants have taken the lead.
For the point after.
And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it, tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
On second down, Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing it for a loss.
Hoping to deflect that.
To the tight end.
He's there.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
The tackle made at the 47.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Now Eckler. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down.
Very nice. He wasn't paying attention.
Incomplete.
And there's an injury. I think that's their center, right? Kelly.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as as it sails out of bounds.
27-yard line.
The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back to throw now, first down. Open man is lost, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Now he's taken a yard short of the marker.
I mean, it's them, not me.
On first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Barkley, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 20.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that.
It was Gallup.
2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down
I
and
didn't see him
run
out
for
there
it.
that last
And he
play.
slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Hold on to it. There you go. Touchdown, mother chickens. Ain't the big man.
Giants from 6 yards away. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
Dang, mother chicken.
He don't exist, guys. He don't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. It's a gain of 5 on the play.
Oh, no, I thought it was offsides.
What looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on them. People are like, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Winston's pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
out of bounds at the 44-yard
Trying to get
line.
Winston to make a
It's a
mistake.
gain of 5.
And then that
Brings
extra
up
guy.
2nd and 5.
There you go. Ho, 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 mother chickens. It is Santa Claus, Dexter Lawrence.
Dexter Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I think that's twice. I think that's the same guy. It's twice 87 did not pay attention. Clearly, he's not a good receiver.
Now here's Roberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the
That's
second
Eckler, though,
time.
right? Was that Eckler? Is that his number?
It's a 42
Am I crazy? Because actually, he's a good receiver, isn't he?
And that will come the offense as they take over. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway.
Well, then again, this is
in
also
the second
2016.
quarter.
I mean, might have gotten worse in that category.
I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working.
He's been working well towards 100 here. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
That's close.
Toss-up fly, and this is going to be
All right.
caught. Now the Giants will use the second of
Ingram
their 3
made a play
timeouts
for me.
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Yeah, that was stupid of me.
But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
I'm an idiot. Wide open.
And on the left sideline, he caught it.
Out of bounds. Shut up.
Into the headlines, but incomplete.
Thought he was
So
in.
the ball a little late getting there.
Yeah, that's on me then.
Defensively,
No
separation time
review
because
either.
they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
He's going to run, but he's got a
Take what's
long way
given
to
to me.
go. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Joey, let's 1v1 on that fishing game you played before. Wait, you're not talking about that fishing planet thing, are you? God,
Colts
why?
come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
I mean, you'd
Time
win.
for
I mean, I
one
didn't even know
play,
what the
then
hell I
off
was
to the
doing.
locker room, and they're gonna have some
Did not
adjustments
understand the
to make.
controls. Oh, wow. He was actually getting... Really?
Take the knee, get out
Just
of
up 3
here,
seconds.
regroup. But how
Can't believe you got that big
coaching
run on
staff
you.
approach halftime? Will be angry?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, no way his number is 87.
Will they just let it
So whoever
all
number 87 is,
It'll be a fly on
he's a
the wall
terrible
for this one
receiver.
now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Yeah, Eckler's number 30. That's what I thought.
Final play of the half here. Winston.
That was a bad throw, but I'm not really faulting their QB on that. I'm not faulting Winston because, I mean, he was just taking a shot, and Terrell just outplayed it. Outplayed that receiver.
As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get this.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. That one complete to Joe Reed. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
21. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Winston. He'll get this to Eckler. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But
there you go. Ho, 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 mother chickens. It ain't Santa Claus, it's Nick Jordan.
Someone's closing in on the league.
Nick Jordan's actually having a really good year. I think he's the sack leader on this team. But geez, Brett, get good, dude.
As he's on to punt for Indianapolis.
I always knew Nick Jordan had it in him. But the real accomplishment is he's not getting hurt for once. Yeah, that was not a good return.
It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing.
I'm taking the shot.
Going deep downfield for Ross.
Ross lost. I thought Ross was going to get a step on him.
He's looking for John Ross that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Fishing Planet is the best. Yeah, right. You're just playing. You're not really serious, right? No way you're serious. That looked like pass interference. Jeez, looked like he was molesting Ingram. What the heck was that?
I think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case,
you know what I mean? Looked like he was all over Ingram.
Ingram was timed well, incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to
They gave Ingram a lot of space there.
Ingram is tight end. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
Back to throw again. Finds his tight end Ingram. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
1st down, New York.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 more there and another 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
Barkley. Very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
The ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Yeah, that was dumb. I'm glad he just knocked it out. Good defense. I thought he was going to have more room to do something.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Now a shotgun snap as they
Shoot.
look to throw.
That's a shame, man. If I was able to get out of the pocket, there was nothing on the left side, but good job by the end there.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
I don't want to go for it. on their 41.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll look to throw.
Nope. That was a regret. They had good defense.
Darius Leonard. This defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Good defense.
So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right
Sometimes
defense?
it's worth a gamble every now and then. But now they're in good field position because of that.
In this game, a lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run the option on 2nd down.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
Austin Eckler.
Give him 2 yards on that. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run here with
Oh,
Eckler.
jeez. Almost got away.
Nice pickup.
Eckler is running pretty efficient. He's really not a bad player. He's pretty good.
It really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense, but I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And he'll go down at the 28.
Austin Eckler.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Ooh. You know, if that was Van Der Esch or Robert, that would have been an interception. But no offense to Howard. Howard cannot pick anything off. Howard does not know how to catch a football. He knows how to sack QBs, but he don't know how to catch a football.
And turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones who need to touch the ball.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 15-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Taken down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Yeah, took a gamble. Yeah.
He takes this one for a Colts touchdown.
Well, that's technically their number 1 receiver, Pittman Jr.
And the Colts able to get this back with it, a touchdown. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get this score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
No.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
I don't know what happened there. It looked like he was going to be wide open. I'm glad they didn't pick it, though. Jesus, that would have been crummy. I feel like I'd have to watch the replay. I feel like that might have been Slayton's fault.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, man. You know, man, I was literally looking at square, and, you know, I'm afraid I was going to make a bad throw on the run. I didn't want to risk a pick, you know what I mean? I was looking at Ross, and I'm like, man, if I can make a good pass to him, let me tell you, there was a lot of open field there. Probably should have took the gamble. After the last game, I'm being more conservative, you know, as you can tell.
On the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts getting another possession here on offense. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of
okay. I gotta be cautious what I'm doing. I'm starting to get beat. Pittman's really getting wide open here. I mean, Baker was on him. What do you expect? Why is Baker on him? Baker looks more nuts. He couldn't even run the team.
Just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Well, that's how I got an interception that one game.
Here is Eckler. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45.
That's a bad injury for them. The tackle's out.
Smith, not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down.
Good for us.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Number 87. So wait, who's 87? Davis. Forget how good he is. I don't think he's that great though, because he's dropped some bad passes.
Now 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want.
Oh, I missed him. I had a sack.
Now you're
I missed him.
trying to figure out, do I need to blitz
Lucky. And then he threw it away because he knew he was lucky.
On this 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Winston. Open man is Reed. He's got it. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
At the 25-yard line.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. Expected from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
Yeah, I'm going to bring some heat again.
The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Taking a bad gamble.
This is a counter play.
Even though wow, that was a good run. I'm glad they ran.
And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now.
It's 2nd and 8.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Oh, there you go. That was not a good pass. Sorry, that was a Winston pass.
Oh, it don't matter.
Oh, that was close. Touchdown, mother chickens! It's Peppers! I was being all cocky, and Winston was actually catching up. This is like, don't you get cocky with me?
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost him.
All right.
He's got it as they double up the lead.
All right, Winston.
This one's now 28-14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here comes comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Jameis to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical. You figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back.
Ooh.
You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Winston's pass.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Well, he dumps this off over the middle. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
3rd and short.
There you go.
Winston.
Ho, 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 mother chickens. It ain't Santa Claus, it's Nick Jordan. A 3-sack game for Nick Jordan. Nick Jordan, man. Nick Jordan's like, Joey, just let Brett walk. You don't need him. You got me, man.
Essentially the same thing in pass protection.
Nick's like, who's Brett? Who's Brett?
Trying to throw the football.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
It actually looked like Brett had the opportunity for a sack, and Nick Jordan just busted right through and was like, no, it's mine.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
That'd be a touchback.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Who the heck's Parks?
27-yard line.
I don't wanna. Who the heck is that guy? My cheerleader? That was a good play.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. Got a man, Slayton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly
going to change
right.
something.
They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings.
I kind of want to take a deep shot, but I'm playing a little too safe after that 6-interception game, you know what I mean? That's a face mask. It's working.
That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Not scoring a lot on offense doing that either.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up at 15 against your squad.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Ross complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20.
I was hoping Ingram would get open downtown, but
it's a first down on a gain of 10.
The passing
Please,
game
Ross, save
continues
me.
to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to
No.
these safe
Oh,
passes.
and I saw him too late. I shouldn't have ran out of the pocket. You, man, whatever. He's injured again?
Down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
I have a bad feeling this season's not going to end well for me.
That huge loss on the sack
Wow.
makes this job much more
Wow.
difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
You have to remember, I don't have the tackles that I used to have. Okay, at least it's not a bad injury. He may not come back for the remainder of this game. I'm not going to rush him back.
Usually gets better as the game goes on. I
That'd be
just tell you
stupid.
from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down for...
That was a heck of a catch. Touchdown, mother chickens. A penalty better not be on me.
Flags down,
Probably
so let's
is.
sort this out.
Right. Dong in your mouth. Decline. Touchdown.
And yes, they want the points, so they will the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I
would
don't
do?
even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone, take away, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment...
Oh, another sack. We're getting some sacks in this game. Good job, Dexter Lawrence. I thought it was going to be Nick Jordan again. That time it was Dexter.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 2nd and 12, Winston is going to...
Dang, mother chicken.
Complete.
Winston's pass.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
To throw, Winston. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Oh, we got an interception. Look who it is again. Terrell. What? Ho, ho, ho. Terrell. Ho, ho, ho.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And
There
I
you
know
go.
this, the holiday season.
Poor
So
Winston.
here we are in
Season of
December,
giving.
right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
I actually don't care what some people say. I actually don't think Winston's that bad of a QB. He's got a really good arm, and
Pick up there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think he just has bad luck sometimes.
I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
They'll go to Barkley again, and he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 23. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Tackle made.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt.
I think Noah's got this.
And he will
Touchdown, mother chickens! It's Noe! Noah's like, yeah. Oh, is Noah being cocky? Noah's saying, hey, suck my dong.
I can't help it, partner. I love backs who have a lot of burst.
Yeah, they ran the toss play. By the way, sometimes you'll hear toss and pitch used interchangeably.
I feel good. I redeemed myself after that horrendous game against the Seahawks. Still better.
Turns around, tosses it to the tailback. Yeah, like an egg underhand, and really with two hands. And a pitch, usually like you're running an option type play, and you pitch it out there to the trailing back.
Goes end over end like a field goal.
Yeah, when you turn it over, make sure that thumb turns down and the ball flips end over end slowly and delicately to your running back.
And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the way?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On second down, Winston again.
And that's into the hands of Eckler.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just lead the game up there.
Winston's had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this
If they don't
game's
get
been
this
going.
here, look where we will be. We could score another.
Now Winston on 4th down.
He dropped it. Good hit.
It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and he'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 6.
Gabriel's back.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
7 yards the pickup there. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down.
Touchdown, mother chickens! It's Saquon Barkley.
Another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
New York.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator.
I suppose they didn't just punt on 4th down, just, you know what I mean? Because they knew they had no chance. Because of that, we got the score for free. Winston's like, I don't care.
25-yard line.
And the Colts getting ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston.
Oh, I got him barely. It's Brett. Brett's like, there you go, Nick Jordan. What do you think of that?
On the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Snatched his toe.
From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Oh, he caught it. You see that? We could have picked that off.
And he's going to have
Who was that, Baker? I mean, of course Baker will catch it. I was going to verify. Was that Baker or was that Peppers? Peppers doesn't really have good hands either. Even though he has a pick six, Peppers isn't really known to pick them on here. I think he can in real life.
Big plays. Sometimes one big play can be enough. That's why it's tough to deal with a guy like that.
This one caught by Davis. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
10 at the 43-yard line.
His hands quickly to Pittman. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
That was it.
Today's final
Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And
This was a really good game.
Guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play.
We had, what, 3 picks? We had a lot of sacks.
So for the Giants, it's a very
Right, I don't think we had any turnovers. No, we didn't. We did fumble, I think, that one time. But we got it back.
They can ill afford to drop too many more.
Can't remember.
They fall to 7-6 on the year, and they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew.
That's more like it with Gabriel.
Right, it's the NFL on EA
Much
Sports.
more like it. That's the team I know. We scored 28 points in that fourth quarter. Poor Winston. Winston's like, I don't care. There you go. Get Noah back on track. 7 average. Yeah, I mean, he was running very efficient. I mean, he is a good player. He is a good little player. Actually, their #1 receiver, he had a pretty good game. Michael Pittman Jr. Actually, wait, how many? This guy has 5 drops. That's their backup tight end, right? Their starter's out. Well, this tight end's not very good. He doesn't have good hands. 5 drops. I have 2. Sucks Gallup's hurt. Well, Van Der Esch always doing his thing. We had a lot of sacks in this one. They had 3 sacks. We had 5. I had more than that. Wait a minute. Oh, that didn't count as a sack by Brett? What? What? That wasn't a sack? That was a tackle for loss? What? I think Brett got screwed over on that. It looked like a sack to me. It looked like a sack. Man, AJ Terrell. Man, all of a sudden, now you have 4 picks. He's like, told you. Yeah, did they have 1 forced fumble? They did have 1 forced fumble. Yeah. Huh. What'd that book say? How EA ruined Christmas? Wait, what? Madden rank increased. Wait, what? What's this? There you go. Nothing changes. Kick me out of franchise. I was having fun. How things roll, right, EA? That's how things go. Your policy. You have fun? Get off our game. Go back here real fast. Now, when I threw the 6 picks, the game was like, oh, you got to play another game. Well, I'm glad I redeemed myself. So there you go. We're 9-4. Freaking Seahawks. All right, Brett. Don't ruin my Christmas. Just sign with me. Greedy end. Let's see. I think I'm close from getting you, though. Let's go like 11.5. So you're making like 18 million a year. Pretty good money for an end. I know it says I have a lot of cap room, but see what we're gonna lose though. So let's see. He should take this, and we'll have Gabriel Jr. coming up before you know it. I'm excited to sign such a great offer and to stay with the team. You're so full of it. Baker, you're finally off the team. Good riddance. This little McCoy guy seems to be okay. I'll hold on to him. He'll probably take that. Very cheap. See, that's my homeboy right there. Don't know who he is, but he's my boy. He speaks me language. Yeah, so we're gonna lose Burns and Darius Slayton. We're gonna move on to free some money. So, believe it or not, Slayton is not as missed. Burns is, but man, he missed like at least a quarter to a third of the season. He hasn't really done much since he's come back off of injury. I don't know. I think he only has a sack or two. I think it's that time for us to part ways. Should be able to do my upgrades, right? Nice. That's the rookie in it. Can I not upgrade my guy? This game, I'll tell you, man. Where's Gabriel? It's not letting me select. Here, can I just auto? Well, actually, I want to manually. Whatever, screw it. What? Froze. Is it gonna go through? This game. Come on. It froze. Nice. Nice. The new freeze, huh? Yeah. That sucks. Dang. Oh, Dawson sent me a message. I think he did. Oh no, that was me. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, so yeah, I mean that's my limit anyways, but that's typical Madden for you, man. Oh, always freezes. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here. And, I'll try to stream again tomorrow. So, yeah, you guys have a good night. Take care. Those dang Seahawks, man. Man, 6 interceptions. Really?